2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A look from above the incredible City Hall building here in our broadcast location tonight, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, we know now that the process in Philly yielded two young superstars, Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons. Last season, the front office toyed with a big shakeup, but stayed pat at the deadline. Coach Doc Rivers said, "I love that we stuck with it. They're young. Give them a chance." Kevin, this team is still poised to be great for a long time.
Clearly a special team and a special twosome. David, thank you. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Take a look at the 76ers. Third best record here in the early going. And checking out Toronto, they find themselves in the 8th spot.
And for the Raptors, they haven't packed any big surprises into the early part of this season. They're right in the middle of the NBA's pecking order.
I don't think they'll stay there. I think they've got a great chance to climb up in the standings as we get deeper into the season, and the players get more settled into their respective roles.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Guard spots filled by Van Vliet and Trent. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. And for the 76ers, outside the wings are Curry and Green. Korkmaz is out there with Joel Embiid, and it's Maxey in at the point. For those teams, Greg, that had head coaching changes, how long does it take to fully implement a new system?
Well, it typically takes a full season, and it also depends just on how complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often run faster because they just understand the game better.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. To the middle, here's Van Vliet. Nice concentration here at the double clutch layup.
What a fearless competitor Van Vliet is. Figures out ways to score inside while being covered.
Lets it go from 11. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Here's Toronto. Now the pass to Trent. Van Vliet outside. Raptors moving the ball around. Now Trent. Last game we saw him score 14. 5 to shoot. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
That's his first personal
I'll
foul.
tell you, Siakam is like a spider in terms of his balance, his reach. He can overwhelm you.
The Raptors shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
So impressive the way Siakam has emerged as a #1 scorer.
He has a great handle for his size. The length is hard for any defender to deal with, whether Siakam's back to the basket or facing up.
Now, here's Maxey. And the layup is good. Maxey's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Well, this is his game. Be proactive offensively, put the defense back on his heels.
Siakam against Green. Here's Van Vliet. Chalk up 2 there. Van Vliet's got his second basket of the night.
Look, this is how you draw it up coming out of the locker room. 3 of 3 so far.
Now, here's Maxey. Defense is right there. Down low. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And that's now 6 points for Tyrese Maxey.
A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4.
It's tipped. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And it's blocked. Barnes looking around. And the rejection by Curry. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Van Vliet with the bounce pass. Here's Barnes. Here's the break. Here's Curry. And it's blocked. Here's Anunoby. Last time out he had 14 points. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
Pass to Maxey. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. A baseline J, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Maxey's got 8 points. The Raptors have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's Van Vliet, and Embiid with the block.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on.
Now here's Embiid. And that one's good. Bookmark.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Well, it was the 76ers, their last game, a loss to the Bucks. Pass to Trent. To Van Vliet. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. And the 76ers with some changes. Drummond comes in for Joel Embiid, and it's Shake Milton in for Maxey. And Toronto also making a switch. Goran Dragic is checked in for Fred Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. Clock at 6. And it's Dragic off the drive. Got a hand on it. They get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. George Niang, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Curry with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And there's the pass to Drummond. Over Trent. And that one's good. Drummond.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
For Toronto, they come in off the loss to the Celtics. Dragic the pass to Anunoby. To end the run. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
First personal foul.
And the muscle that Anunoby possesses, fantastic at gutting it out through contact and finishing.
And what you like about Anunoby is how efficient he's become. Good to great shot selection. Hits for a solid percentage from the field, from 3, and from the line.
Ken Burge is checked in for Trent. That's good from Anunoby.
And another efficiency of Anunoby's, he takes care of the rock.
And for a young player, you're right, GA, he makes very few mistakes. And if he does make a mistake, they don't pile up and become a problem. He just moves on to the next play.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
First team foul. At the line for your Sixers, Andre Drummond. Shooting one.
Now this summer, a new contract for Andre Drummond after being bought out last season by the Cleveland Cavaliers.
It's nice to get a fresh start. I think he's playing with a chip on his shoulder, eager to prove his doubters wrong.
Here's Mikhailuk. And he's going up for the alley-oop. A dunk by Achua.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Now, here's Curry. Rejected by Dragic.
Flying all over the court at both ends. Goran Dragic brings the energy every night.
Here's Niang, covered by Birch. Whoa, hammering it in! And powered down the jam.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Here's Niang, and it's blocked. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Now, here's Anunoby. He has 5.
Good shot blocker for his size. Danny showing great timing right there.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
Matisse Thybulle's checked in for the 76ers. Flynn's checked in for the Raptors.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw, good, Drummond. And Greg, when it comes to players who've led the league in rebounding, very few have done it as many times as Drummond.
And of the guys that have done it more than twice, like Andre, I've got some good news for him. Every one of them is either in the Hall of Fame or soon will be.
Here's Mikhailuk. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
And here is Milton. Bobbed up there for Drummond. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Chris Boucher's checked in for the Raptors. The Raptors have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Here's Mikhailuk. Toronto working the ball around now. Shot clock at 5. Boucher kicks to Flynn. Over Thybulle. And Thybulle sends it back. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Philadelphia ball.
Now, here's Milton. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
Unflappable. Danny Green will put it right in your eye with no hesitation, even against excellent defense.
There's Dragic. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go, and the basket is good.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
Now here's Drummond. 8 points for him. Back to Milton. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Drummond. shoots over Flynn. And again, it's Philadelphia.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Now Flynn. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
Andre Drummond with the wingspan of 7'6". It's going to be hard to get it over him.
And that one's good. Bible. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Philadelphia.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Boy, the defense was physical on that play, but Dragic has added strength over the years and able to complete the bucket.
Now, here's Green. And right now, he's averaging about 7 points a game. The 76ers need to get off a shot. It's blocked. Dragic with it. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game. To the paint. Here's Achua. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Now just a 3-point Philadelphia lead.
Sharing is caring. Goran Dragic can get a shot almost anytime he wants, but finds a better one for his teammate.
The 76ers decide to take their first time out here. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago.
The 76ers making a change here. Embiid's checked in. Philadelphia leading by 3. And here now is Thibault. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Hilton the pass to Green. A three-pointer is right on target. Green's got his second basket of the night.
A tremendous floor spacer. Danny Green has that sniper's mentality.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, and then another, really the story of the game.
I was surprised they put up so little fight. That was not the team I expected to see that night.
He's checked in for Danny Green. Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. So it's Toronto now. They trail by 6. And the rejection by Embiid. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Here's Achua.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Niang. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee. Knocks it loose. Passes it to Korkmaz. Thibault on the wing. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Siakam is checked in for a Chua.
Third team foul. At the line for Philadelphia, Matisse Thibault. One shot.
One shot.
Free throw drops in there for Thibault. Raptors trail by 9. Barnes outside. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
And what you get with Barnes, Greg, tremendous versatility.
And he gets others involved, Kevin. Plays great defense, has an excellent feel for the games. He doesn't have to score to impact winning, but if you need points from him, the young fella can provide that as well.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Maxi's checked in. .132 left in the first quarter. Pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Here's Maxey. Nailed from three-point land. Maxi's got 11 points.
And for a big man, Embiid sees the floor as well as any big. Recognizes when one of his guys has an opening for a shot.
Barnes. And Thibault sends it back. Trent passes to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Over Thibault. And it's good off the back rim and in. He's got 5.
Gets one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
They swipe it. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And Toronto making a change. Van Vliet's checked in.
Van Vliet.
The 76ers leading by 7. Milton the pass to Maxey. Back to Milton. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And the pass to Embiid. Shoots over Van Vliet. And the shot goes in from Embiid. Embiid's got his second bucket.
And with an expanding skill set, Embiid is able to hit shots from all over the court.
And Thibault sends it back. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. There's 21 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Back to Van Vliet for 3. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Love how Van Vliet has extended his range over the years. Not everyone can do that to that extent.
Now, here's Maxey. Over Siakam. Again, Philadelphia. And so it's Philadelphia in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back to the action after this word. Oh, the slashing Slovenian Goran Dragic told us about his attacking style of play.
Try to get inside the paint and collapse the defense, and then we spray the ball. And you know, our saying is good to great. You know, sometimes you have a good shot, but if you make an extra pass, you're gonna have a greater shot.
Greg, you love that unselfish style, don't you?
Yeah, he can definitely score, but you combine that with his passing and even more for the defense to worry about.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Just stretching out the floor in that first, they had the defense scrambling.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
Embiid is out there with Korkmaz. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Maxey. And it's Milton in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Now, here's Anunoby. Van Vliet with the bucket.
Built to take as much punishment as you want to dish out. Fred Van Vliet not fazed by physical D.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Now, here's Thybulle, covered by Siakam. Now, Thybulle, 5 on the clock. Unloads, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Thybulle's got his third bucket of the night. And Smitty, I'm going to ask you to put your GM hat on here for a second. When you think of undervalued player types, what comes to mind?
For me, Kevin, defenders who are also great decision makers offensively. Everyone knows you need shooting, but you add in a player that can defend and pass, that's how you build an elite team.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 15. Pass to Korkmaz. 76ers moving the ball around. And they double up Embiid.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. The Sixers have improved under Doc Rivers, who helped to define roles. Rivers said, I did that day one. We're playing through Joel, but Ben is the facilitator. And Simmons said, Doc's holding everybody accountable. It's about staying focused and not getting distracted. We have to stay locked in. Kevin, back to you.
Well, they've got the talent for sure, D.A. Thank you. Curry's checked in for Maxey. And the Raptors also making a change. Ken Burch is checked in for Chris Boucher.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Korkmaz. And Toronto has possession. 11-point game. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Thybulle for three. Good for the fifth time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
It just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now. And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Passes it to Milton. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, Trent kicks to Van Vliet. Siakam outside. Burch finds Anunoby. Van Vliet looking around. And another basket for Toronto.
It's great watching Fred catch fire. When this happens, he dominates games with his scoring.
Embiid, the pass to Milton. He dishes it to Curry. Fires from 14. count the basket. And the 76ers lead by 12.
Great execution. He got the ball in the right spot, and he delivered with the turnaround.
Baseline try, and Embiid with the block. And they'll keep possession. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet. Some changes for Philadelphia. Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. George Niang comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Green in for Shake Milton. The 76ers leading by 12. Green passes to Curry. Pass to Drummond. Back to Curry. The pass to Korkmaz. Shoots over Achua. And he's able to get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Up top, Dragic, guarded by Kerr. Inside, here's Mikhailuk. That one goes in. Mikhailuk's got 5.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And the foul on Kimbridge. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Dragic against Curry. Aston Niang. 6 to shoot. Drummond takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. He's got 12.
You know, every night he plays through a lot of bumps and bruises. Drummond reminds me of Shaq in that respect.
It's Dragic with the drive, and that one is good. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Philadelphia. They've led by as many as 14 points. Out to the right wing. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Philadelphia shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Barnes is checked in for Toronto.
Andre Drummond. Shooting one.
Free throw, no good for Drummond.
Andre Drummond's games has to improve at the free throw line if he wants to be a go-to player.
Here's Korkmaz, covered by Birch. Korkmaz kicks to Niang. And that one, good. Niang's got the lead up to 14 now for the 76ers. Toronto, they've gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Passes it to Mikhailuk. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got his 3rd assist on the night. To the inside, Drummond, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Beautiful concentration by Drummond. Takes the hit, drops it in, will try to add one more at the line.
The 76ers shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. And Philadelphia making a change here. Joe's checked in, and Toronto also making a switch. Flynn's checked in.
One shot.
One shot.
Free throw, no good for Drummond. Raptors trail by 14. Outside Flynn. Achua, the pass to Flynn. It's deflected. They recover it. It's good.
Precious
Achua's got his 3rd basket of the night. Philadelphia leading by 12. Curry kicks to Drummond. Curry against Barnes. And the basket by Curry.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Drummond working against Flynn. To the middle. Here's Dragic. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight.
Absorbing the contact, finishing the play. Dragic has that great body control.
Here's Drummond. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
Barnes outside. That shot goes in. He now has 3 field goals and 6 misses today.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Outside Curry. Bobbed up there for Drummond.
When Drummond's playing with passion and fire, he can be unstoppable.
Raptors trail by 14. And the latest wrinkle in Seth Curry's game, creating for others with consistency.
And he's taking time with his reads, letting the defense commit, then making his move. All part of that maturation process.
Here's Niang. He's guarded by Dragic. Curry passes to Drummond. Outside for Curry. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And for those who criticize Drummond facilitating, I say rewatch that play. He's improving.
Barnes dishes to Dragic. Pass to Mikhailuk. Ball's knocked loose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Second personal foul.
Terrific play right there. Great strength to finish with the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Axie's checked in for Philadelphia. And Toronto also making a switch. Boucher is checked in. Great playing most of your career in the 90s. The game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled. But what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And that one falls for Boucher. Philadelphia leading by 13. The pass to Maxey. Takes it inside. Over Flynn. Again, Philadelphia.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Barnes, right side. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a 3-point play chance here for him.
That's his third personal
How
foul.
about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Raptors have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. And the Raptors making a change here. Trent's checked in. That's good from Barnes. The 76ers leading by 12. And here's Maxey. He's got 17, and that one drops for him.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Flynn the pass to Achua. Back to Flynn. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Achua, no good.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the second quarter. Flynn with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Trent. 6 on the shot clock. Just his first attempt. Yes, that goes in.
Gary Trent Jr.
Here's Maxey. It's a 14-point game. Pass to Reed. It's good. Reed's got his first 2 points of the night.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
On the wing, Barnes. Guarded by Green. And that one's good, Barnes. Philadelphia leading by 14. 51 seconds left now here in the second. That one good for 2.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now here's Barnes. 12 points for him. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Barnes has got 9 points in the quarter.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
It's deflected. 27 seconds left in the first half of the game. A nice shot by Flynn.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Here's Springer. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Springer's got 6 points.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Andre Drummond has been on display for Philadelphia. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Joel, the reserves have been a big story. What are you seeing from them?
The bench has helped us a lot. They've come in, they scored the ball, they've got to stop, so we're going to need them to keep it going.
We'll see if they can close it out in the second half. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. It was Andre Drummond who got hot in the first. He ended up with 22 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, when you pass the ball the way they have, Ernie, I mean, this is the kind of scoring line you expect. The guys are in total sync, and the difference is the ball movement. I mean, they're moving the ball around, and it's striking.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Toronto?
It's their defense that's put them in this spot. Giving up easy looks all over the place. It's like they don't have even a game plan in place. Check out the field goal. That's not going to cut it, man. I don't even want to talk about it now.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. So the Raptors 5 right now. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Guard spots filled by Van Vliet and Trent. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors, trailing by 17. Driving inside. Green with the block. Curry passes to Maxey. High post, Embiid passes to Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now here's Van Vliet. Back to Trent. Barnes finds Van Vliet. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Van Vliet's got 16 points.
Comfortable in catch-and-shoot situations. Fred does a lot of things for this team.
Outside Curry. Inside Embiid. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 5 assists in the game. Van Vliet passes to Trent. And here is Anunoby. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Siakam. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Embiid.
Using that length to attack inside Siakam's a major challenge for any defender to stop.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Throw good, Siakam.
From a role player to an elite talent, Pascal Siakam continues to impress with his all-around game.
Matisse Thybulle's checked in for the 76ers. Ken Burge is checked in for the Raptors. Siakam hits them both. All that he gives them on offense, Siakam's ability, Greg, to switch defensively is key for this team.
And he can legitimately stay in front of guards on the perimeter. I mean, this guy contests shots without fouling. You love the combination of focus and strong fundamentals.
And the rejection by Embiid.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
A fadeaway. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Embiid's got 4 points this quarter.
Wow, 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he's been on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. DA, thank you. And it's the 76ers with the ball. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Here's Embiid. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Siakam. And it's Trent in the corner. Back to Van Vliet. Shot clock at 6. Driving to the basket. Birch's shot's good.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Maxey passes to Korkmaz. Shoots over Anunoby, and that one's good. Korkmaz has got his third basket of the night right there. Raptors trail by 14. Siakam looking around. Now Anunoby. He's got 5. A step back shot here. It's tipped. And now the 76ers on the break. Thibault the pass to Maxey. Back to Thibault. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the 76ers.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
And so here's Toronto. 17-point game. Pass to Watanabe. Back to Van Vliet. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
The reason why is not just scoring. It's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
Drummond. There's the pass to Thibault. Clock at 6. Pass to Korkmaz. Knocked loose. Here's Watanabe. Lets it go. And again, it's Toronto converting. The 76ers leading by 13. Here's Drummond. Oh, and the jam by Drummond.
As graceful a 280-pounder as you're going to find. Drummond with the savage throwdown.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 20. A jump hook, and it's finished off inside by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 7 points.
His team is down because he's not shooting enough. There's no reason he shouldn't be getting more looks right now.
Drummond in the post, covered by Birch. And it's Drummond with a sensational play. Drummond's got 4 points this quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Van Vliet. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Here's Watanabe, and he dunks it down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there. You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
And Steve, along with everything else he does, Van Vliet's effectiveness as a playmaker is key for this team.
It is, Kevin. He makes great reads. He makes the right pass, and he doesn't turn the ball over.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. George Niang comes in for Andre Drummond, and it's Green in for Seth Curry.
One shot.
throw good, Van Vliet. And along with production, this team really thrives on Van Vliet's leadership.
He sets a great example with his toughness, his dedication, and his teammates believe in him and believe they're going to win, partly because of him.
Now, here's Milton. That one goes. Count it.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Toronto also making a switch. Bonga's checked in. Raptors trail by 15. Outside Flynn. Pass to Van Vliet. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. Van Vliet's got 13 points now in the quarter.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Here's Embiid. Nice move. And he sinks the layup.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Mikhailuk. And it's denied. Embiid, the pass to Milton. The pass to Korkmaz. Back to Milton. Just 4 to shoot. Unloads from 13. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Van Vliet against Green. Here's Mikhailuk. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
He's heady, he's unselfish. All Van Vliet does is make winning plays.
Green deciding where to go with it. Milton the pass to Embiid, and the shot goes in. And that's 12 points for Joel Embiid.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Toronto calls timeout.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
The 76ers making a switch here. Maxi's checked in, and Toronto making a change here. Raptors trail by 16. Barnes with it. Now defended by Embiid. And the rejection by Embiid. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Toronto's gotten off 4 shots from 3-point range tonight and buried every one of them. And the dunk by Barnes.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Maxey passes to Milton. Outside, Green. Embiid trying to break loose. Another three for Philadelphia.
As a defender, you want to force Danny Green to put the ball on the floor. Can't let him catch and shoot.
And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Now, here's Milton. Defended by Trent. Pass to Maxey. Green against Anunoby. Here's Niang. Good as Green picking up the assist. Niang's got 5. Raptors trail by 20. Mikhailuk passes to Trent. From 13, again Toronto.
Scotty Barnes.
Philadelphia's gotten the 3 ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Embiid inside, covered by Achua. And Green gets it to go.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Toronto's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Barnes outside. Oh, and the dunk by Barnes.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Now, here's Maxey. 19 points in the game. Here's Embiid. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. He's got 14.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Barnes outside. And it's blocked. And they get it back. Raptors moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Mikhailuk. And another basket for Toronto. The 76ers leading by 19 points. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Maxey passes to Green. Down low. Embiid. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. Love what they're doing with him now offensively.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
Toronto's gotten off 4 shots from 3-point range tonight and buried every one of them. Outside, Dragic. Got a piece of it. From deep. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. The 3-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade.